Hi, I'm Daniel Hennigar. I'm a master's student at the University of British Columbia. I research the food web impacts of non-native plants, which are very prolific in the Fraser Estuary. My work was made possible by a MyTax partnership with Raincoast Conservation Foundation. Oh, I did not change the slide. There we go. There you go. And in looking at those non-native plants, my work has really focused in on one plant in particular, and that's purple loosestrife, and I want to talk a little bit about why. So this is an invasive plant that has been in the Fraser for a very long time, brought to the Lower Mainland over 100 years ago. But it's an ongoing invasion. It really fills these weed-shaped holes, so marshes that have been disturbed by things like goose grazing that we've heard a lot about, log debris and wrack, and management options are very limited for purple loosestrife. The only real serious attempt at managing on a large scale like the Fraser Estuary is a provincial biocontrol program, which seems to have limited efficacy in these estuarine coastal environments. So it's a plant that's been with us for a long time, and it seems like it's here to stay, so there's an outstanding question. What function does an invaded marsh serve as fish habitat? And I'll talk a little bit about how I plan to answer that question. I have 1 minute, so I'm going to breeze through my methods. So we have 10 marshes throughout the estuary. We have 5 purple loosestrife sites and 5 paired reference sites. At all of these marshes, we have collected benthic invertebrate samples and terrestrial invertebrate samples. Every invertebrate sample has associated vegetation data, and we also collected soil at every site to look at soil nutrient levels. We borrowed our invertebrate sampling methods from USGS and Nisqually down in Washington. And to make a long story short, we ended up with a whole lot of data. So we have hundreds of samples of invertebrates to sort taxonomically and weigh for biomass, associated veg data. And this is very much a work in progress, but the goal is to combine all of that data and model juvenile salmon prey abundance in invaded and uninvaded marshes throughout the Fraser Estuary. And I think I am out of time, but thanks for having us here, and I really look forward to chatting more about this with you all later on.